Take a breath. Feel your heart. You are whole. You are free. You are peace and love and joy. Today is my favorite day, Tarot Tuesday. I love doing tarot. Yesterday I was working on my saboteur part. So I like the tarot because it helps us see things that we sometimes don't see, but that are blocking us, maybe from, or it also teaches us how to move with things and how to work with energy. So I'm going to start out with the archetype cards by Caroline Myss. Oh, and before I do that, I'm going to just like close my eyes and tune into my right brain, my spirit, or spirit, the spirit that connects us all and surrounds us all and is in everything. Okay. I have to come up with a little prayer for that. So spirit is also probably what some people call God, what some people call Great Spirit, what some people call the universe. There's other religious names, but whatever, I think you get what I'm talking about. But we can actually connect with it through our right brain. I'm just asking it to connect all my chakras so I'm in alignment. And the highest message comes through. Okay, so what are some archetypes that we might be working with that we maybe, it could help us to see so that we can better work with them? Oh no, sounds like a bird just flew into my window. That card just didn't really have anything on it. It was kind of open. It's just to show us what side is up, I think. So the light attributes are up, so that's good. So that means this is probably something that we're already aware of, that we're working with. The Virgin. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. And the shadow attribute is fear of intimate union. Okay, let's get a little more information about that card. It's associated with purity, applied primarily to young women, needs to be explored symbolically as a pattern that represents not only purity, but also the beginning point of creation, as in bringing forth virgin ideas. So bringing forth new ideas. So maybe that's what you're struggling with, is you have something to say, and there's a little bit of fear around saying it, or bringing your message out into the world. Shadow Virgin manifests as prudish disgust with or fear of genuine sensuality, resisting sex not to save your energy for other endeavors, but because it seems inherently repellent, or as reluctance to lose your innocence in any way. See if you have consistently preserved your vital energies for artistic or spiritual pursuits. Okay, let's get some tarot. Yesterday was Meditation Monday, and I did not do a meditation because it was Labor Day, but also because I am taking a meditation training so I can start putting music to my meditations, and maybe like a picture too, so you're not like looking at me while I do it. Because I think generally meditations are, you know, they have like a pretty image, but usually your eyes are closed anyway. So I'm going to learn how to make meditations in a more professional way. Okay, what wants to come out from the tarot? What can you tell us about the Virgin energy? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? How can we work with these energies better? Oh, it's my dog. I was like, oh, what is that? I always say that everything means something, so maybe something's going to catch you by surprise and scare you a little, but it's going to be okay. Okay, something wants to come. Does that want to come out? Nope. Oh, but something did come out. Okay, we got the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So I heard that a lot of the planets are in retrograde, so we may be reflecting back on things, and that Saturn has moved into Pisces, and so we're going to be seen, like we're going to be tested in what we've learned over the past few years, I think since 2023. So the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. What does the Hierophant want to tell us? Okay, there's going to be maybe an awakening or an enlightenment. We're going to see something in a different way. I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique essence. As you search for your divine truth, you create frameworks of belief that help you to expand your consciousness and ground your faith into this reality. If you've been stuck in an old tradition or a structured way of acting or being that is no longer serving you, it is time to let it fall away. Okay, so that makes sense. The old is dying out and moving and kind of we're closing this chapter in order to make space for a better version of you. The Hierophant serves as a gateway between divine source and the seeker, so be open to new paradigms, perspectives, and teachers in your life. Look to patterns around you and strive to understand your own internal compass. Know that while there is wisdom in the teachings of the mystics, the voice of your own heart is the one voice that matters the most. Find the wisdom of the heavens within. Okay, so we may be leaving some heartbreak behind or revisiting what we learned in the heartbreak. What did we learn? I know I learned a lot over the past few years, especially this last year. I learned a lot about boundaries, about my own power. What did you learn? And what are you resisting still? Okay. Shadows coming to light, finding inspiration again. My heart remains tender and open. Okay. If you find yourself amidst wavering realities and losing something that feels near and dear to your heart, know that this too shall pass. This severing, although painful, is a necessary part of the process. Despite all proof to the contrary, your brightly lit future will arrive because of this experience. Tie yourself to your light and prepare to spend some time nurturing your tender spirit. These shadowy times are always opportunities to become stronger and more resilient. So give yourself time to heal and know that you will love, thrive, and find inspiration again soon. I reconnected with my spirit the other night. I just woke up and just felt very much in it and remembered, oh wow, like I am whole. I felt that wholeness of who I was rebalanced, like not coming from ego, coming from my spirit, which I remembered from being a child. But it was with me all the time. I just pushed it away, or ego took its place. So reconnecting with your spirit and allowing that to lead you. And we move in and out of it a little bit at first. So as we kind of learn to trust it more. Okay, King of Pentacles. Overflowing material abundance, patience, and determination. A confident and warm leader, providing for others comfort and security, personal growth, goals reached, prosperity, and success. That is an excellent card. I dream my endless potential into existence and steady desire and effort. And you don't have to actually try to think and try to dream with your left brain. Just sit in stillness and allow the imagery and the vision to come. Okay, and the last one is the Nine of Wands. Today, I'm taking my spiritual life coaching exam and becoming a spiritual life coach. I'm a little nervous. Feel that in my stomach. Okay, so determination, resilience, a last defense, the final push. So that's what I'm feeling it as, the final push, excitement for what's to come. So excitement for what's to come, but there might be a little nervous energy too, a little fear of oh my God, knowing something's coming, but not knowing what and how it's going to present. So I'm feeling that today. I feel some change is coming, but I don't know how that's going to look in the outside world. And I'm just telling myself I have all the resources within and the strength within to be able to face whatever comes. So that could be a helpful affirmation for you as well. I push beyond my own perceived limitations and I remain open and trusting as I do. So knowing your strength. There's one more card deck that I was looking for. Here it is. I just want to get one from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Oops, it's upside down. So the tarot cards are from the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, and the Wisdom of the Oracle. Chaos and conflict, not the card that we wanted. All right, let's maybe get another one. That always means a reordering of things, which is what I've been working on. Cleaning up some stuff that I need to clean up to enter the next chapter. Okay. Go the Distance and Unfinished Symphony. That one came out upside down though, so we'll read the protective message. All right, so Chaos and Conflict, number 33, that would be a 6. Ooh, I'm in the wrong book. Okay, yeah, so this is about like what is not working for you anymore, which makes sense with the Saturn. It's like the tension of opposites. I think this fits with the astrology. The value of chaos before order. So what is not working anymore? What's not working for you anymore? It's going to be about letting that go so that you can create new order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. Okay, so remember the lessons that you've been learning. I had another test this morning. It was a test of my boundaries, and I passed. I'm like, nope, I did that before. I pushed my boundaries for people, and I'm not doing it anymore. It doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve me. What are the lessons that you have been learning? And it's probably a reminder of that and a test in, did you really learn this lesson? And another one that I've been learning is, what do you want? Stop looking to what everybody else wants for you and decide what you want. Figure out what you want, what makes you happy. Choose that. Make a space for that. Go the distance. Endurance, strength, the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Sometimes obstacles are telling us to go another way, and sometimes they're just a test of what we really want, so we have to figure out what it is. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. I was just looking for my Course in Miracles book, but I don't have it here right now. Okay. An that was number 47, so that would be an 11, right? Which would be a 2. Unfinished symphony, but this one was upside down. Number 10, which is a completion. It's calling you to complete something. So maybe you're at the end of completing something. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that the emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Okay, and the protection message is, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Okay, so you got this. It's just about finishing up the loose ends so you can move forward into your new life where which is spirit-led and not ego-led. And you're going to make mistakes, but we're going to be happy learners. That's in A Course in Miracles too. It's not just that painter guy. I think he said happy accidents, but in A Course in Miracles, it talks about being a happy learner. You're going to make mistakes, so just, have fun with that. Okay, so don't be so perfectionistic. But we're now tying up loose ends, learning the lessons, making sure that we learn the lessons that we need to learn so that we can let go of these old patterns and old cycles and move forward into a more spirit, soul-led life, which is going to bring us peace and joy and happiness and wholeness and fulfillment in our work, in our relationships. We're going to find more purpose in our lives. So that's exciting. It's a little scary letting go of things too. And it's exciting, and you're ready. So go forth in peace to love and serve the world.